Asampa FM 94.7. All talk, all day.
Yeah, politics. Let us be fair to the fact. Sa nsem kikai na Ghana for tinasi no mutie NDC ni MPP no mo ka che say etiti o maso. Obi, this argument it's been back and forth in this country. And I'm happy. He started and he went very well about factors and fuel prices a cost. But one man stay home because on a true. He couldn't stay there. Or can the cost of the world market price? Or we are local exchange rate. Or we are local inflationary rate. One stay home and not jump into the market. Okay, can't nyama boom. Brasa we say, look, I'm a benywa from 1992 to date. That politics no Ghana for Omabre. They are tired. Because you see, let me take you back to the NDC manifesto in 2008 and 2012. NDC said they will prepare and present to Parliament legislation on various taxes and tariff measures. That is in 2008. Designed to provide relief for Ghanaians. NDC 2008 manifesto, page 16. Also, they said the campaign say 2008 say or see the new NDC government will not introduce any new tax in capital letters. The same NDC said you or kasa say that is how they were telling Ghanaians no new taxes will be introduced in this country. Instead, we shall seek to improve tax revenue by introducing reforms in tax administration, shifting from reliance on direct taxes to indirect taxes, and enhancing tax incentives. NDC 2008 manifesto, page 45. Of course, in 2017, you buy nuisance taxes. This is the same NDC, the same stock of NDC. NDC FM. These were their promises. Ghana for you to win the president go for 3 more ding, go for gallon, and the year introducing new taxes. Wo kroma. Wo ba abem no. Wo de yen nuisance taxes. To the extent say, nkanti ye di do, ekuafo di do kroma the tax. It's part of the nuisance taxes. They buy 2017 and they abolish nuisance taxes no. And the same NDC who brought the nuisance taxes, and then the same NDC is telling us, say, we should withdraw the taxes. He's telling them nuisance taxes. And listen to what the minority in Parliament, then, the so-called taxes are, and then, on no catch and say, we buy nuisance taxes. Yes, we removed those taxes in 2017. You remove the taxes, no? The minority in Parliament, led by Aveji, Ghana for say, it's unnecessary for government to remove those taxes. Where does the NDC stand? And then he's advocating say omufa taxes biamba. Yeah, buy and those nuisance taxes we were able to remove them. And the NDC in Parliament led by the chairman of the way or say unnecessary say Ghana for. And with your permission, let me read what Aveji said to the advantage of Ghanaians. This is when we remove the nuisance taxes. Or see, minority want so-called nuisance taxes brought back in 2018 budget. That was 2017. They want it back. And then the same NDC is telling you, say, taxes in free zone. Or see, minority in Parliament says it feels vindicated in its prediction that the 2017 abolition of nuisance taxes will hurt government ability to fund its developmental projects. So on that score, almost yenfa taxes no samra back. Obi, kasa ye kenyina no. De papa ika, de meka, de wo kenyina no. Omai bia ye was standard of measurement. Mimitioi, say 4 prices a bafom. Yenhwe the world market price of the crude. Yenhwe factors are okika nene. Oka exchange rate say ba so bechi CD 1 to anchi CD anonti enama fuel prices na ekosro. Granted, said that is what he's saying. Assuming we are living under the NDC, my historical antecedent of how exchange rate has affected this country in the time past. Now compare the records of the NDC and compare it to that of the MPP. Now sanka ye NDC bremo anka badisa nipa nam sebi ene ye betwitwa me yawe wo man mo. In 1993 to 1996, yen exchange rate depreciated by 27%. In 1997 to 2000, it depreciated cumulatively by 25%. In 2001 to 2004, under President Kufuor, cumulatively it depreciated by 11%. In 2005 to 2009, it depreciated by 10.1%. In 2013 to 2016, under Baumia, ni nana do danko Akufo-Addo, it depreciated by 18%. 2017, that is John Mahama, 18%. 2017 to 2019, it depreciated by 7.3%. In 2020, COVID COVID was 3.6%. So the effect of the depreciation to the prices that you can want some and then sanka NDC in a wa benwa compare 3% to 18%, which is better. Compare. If these are the indicators, wow, can say a bois ma determine prices now. Just say it. So the economy I can way say you watch if this time I woman na saka NDC na exchange rate alone as a factor, the rate at which was galloping under your regime, the Sanya Canada would be living in a worse state than today. Unless you want to go back to subsidizing the fuel for us. But if these indicators as it stands today, Anyama Oka say a Buama fuel prices a cost road there, our records today is extremely better, and that has given us a respite. Okamalata market or Kanyama Buonia the idea we cost through your Tony say there's a cumulative effect of all this, and there's a standard of measurement. The same standard of measurement as Sami Jemfimo and measure inflation will crum hano. It hasn't changed. In any case, the basket has been expanded. The basket I did measure no, it's been expanded. Many Ukasas is here. Inflation in 2016 now you're 17.15%. The rate at which Anyama Buo a cost that was average percentage increase in inflation. Many Ukasas is here and I'm 8.2%. So between MPP and NDC, in terms of inflation, are you telling me say the standard of measurement of inflation has changed? Because if you say you may go to another place. Obisube quote a price lower than what you are quoting today. That is why we have a statistical service department that is supposed to put all these things into consideration and come out. Sabi, aban bi aniwa obaye say Ghana for hum bechire wo. No. Yeti kroma and people were complaining of fuel prices ni cost of living. Yes say yen tumi a yen ko Togo, yen ko tena Togo. Asa abaya njiji to a yen tumi develop your mind. We should situate the argument. Now hear the fundamentals are edibu or minor. Now say ye banner emotions. We are appealing to people's emotion and populism there. We will not get answers to the challenges of this country. So for me, it is obvious. Say asema ye can and then petrol prices it can be there. World price of crude, exchange rate, inflation, and everything. And now a cost and I say baffle. But the me can say, even though a costro and neno, Sanka NDC, the rate at which I not Yama Bo costro, the rate at which I not see no a Gani, and then no, and the woman by calculation, I can tell you, we will pay more or double what we are paying today. Ghana phone can womakuma and two omuyim. Time I woman, a timer, a challenging. And then Obi, Minuka say,
saying on a simple
government expenditure. A cost by 6% of GDP. Your revenue are falling. You can check the last budget. Overall government revenue has fallen. Aden, you say COVID. Ama businesses be brave. That is why we are where we are. Just last week, petroleum way for CSO for they advocated the minister for petroleum energy. He came out reduce taxes be. As insignificant as it is, people termed it. But it went a long way to reduce the prices. Government now and then, share opportunities are a bit me. So we must be looking at it. Say the course you should look at the taxes. Be a was not the idea. How much can it come? It's a good call. But to say the management of the economy a contributive factor, the records doesn't support it. I beg to differ.